Where's Pablo?
Yeah, I'll do you one better. Who's
Pablo?
I'll do you one better. Why is
Pablo?
What the hell is even that?
Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is your favorite Blanco Latino,
The Don.
Gio here. And let's talk about the big Mexican robot in the room. Obviously, you read the title. Why is Pablo? So for those who don't know, this is Wheeljack in the new Rise of the Beast movie. And if you don't know even more, he originally looks like this in G1 and other animation series of Transformers. You know, he's got the white colors, got the green and red streaks. He's got that iconic face mask, and there's two things that glow when he talks. Yeah, well, he got butchered. It happened to him in the Bayverse, and now it's happened to here in Rise of the Beast. In my opinion, the rebooted timeline of the Transformers. But the problem is, this isn't his first appearance in this new timeline. We've seen him at the beginning of Bumblebee, and he's voiced by Wolverine himself, and Starscream, Steve Blum.
There's too many of them?
Now, just in context, I am not a Wheeljack fan. Best way to prove it is my favorite version of him is Transformers Prime Wheeljack, and he definitely does not behave how Wheeljack should behave.
If you're trying to ruin my day, you're gonna have to try harder. You cons have gone soft on me.
Some fans say that he's more like Springer, which makes sense with the twin swords and all. But nonetheless, I'm happy that Wheeljack fans get the proper representation of their character, even though it was only for a couple of seconds. Then comes Rise of the Beast, and he looks like this.
Yo, oye, Papa, where you from?
Cybertron?
So where'd you get that accent?
Accent? What accent?
You know what I'm saying? I was about to be like, yo, mira, papi, ¿de dónde eres? Pero I didn't want to assume that you speak Spanish, too. Because then, right?
A little racist, hermano.
He's a robot, like, so how's that racist?
So in the fandom, he is nicknamed Pablo because the name Pablo is written on the side of his van. And it's such a drastic change from Bumblebee to this. People are wondering why they change him. Why change him? He was the only Autobot that got the disrespect in that movie. Everyone else looked like their characters. RC, huge improvement from the Bayverse films. While Mirage and Dino, I guess, are the same characters, but let's be honest. One just looks like a Transformers version of Ezio Auditore.
On the ground, per favore, and stay there.
And one actually is kind of like Mirage, but apparently his personality is not the same from G1.
He's in a bad mood. He's not talking to anybody today.
E.T., the little ugly guy in the basket? Look at this face. The name's Mirage.
What? This could have happened to any bot. And unfortunately, Wheeljack drew the shortest straw. And so the director, Stephen Capo Jr., had an interview with Alfonso, which, great interview as well. The amount of geekiness we got between the two of them was fantastic. But he did ask, what happened to Wheeljack? Why does he look like that? And Capo Jr. replies that we're just going to have to watch the movie to understand. So I don't know if anyone else theorized this, but this was my theory, that the fact that Wheeljack has stayed at South America for so long that he just developed the accent. I mean, that's my headcanon. Do not excuse the design though, because yeah, the design for Wheeljack standards is god-awful. If he was an entirely different character, even if you just call him Pablo, which most of the fandom does anyways, just treat him like a different character, then it would be fine, no problems. But the reason they just call him Wheeljack is really marketing purposes, so that they can sell toys. But when the movie did come out, we ended up no answer. We had no answer of why Wheeljack has a different accent, different voice, different look. But interestingly enough, we do have another interview, which does seem like this came out a bit later. So it was an interview with Uproxx, if I'm saying that correctly. And he explains that, quote, when I got into the film, they had already wanted the Wheeljack part of this picture, but they wanted to redesign it and actually lean more into the science and nerdy part of Wheeljack. They felt like the Wheeljack, I don't know if this is the studio or Hasbro who was here before me, he was kind of falling into the lane of the other characters, kind of tough, iron-hard, and those kinds of vibes. Just didn't feel like enough variety across the board. So in other words, Wheeljack just looked too tough. He didn't look like the scientist that fans love in the cartoons, which I don't know what the blooming hell they thought a nerd character would look like. That's just a stereotype. I mean, you didn't make a scientist, man. You made Urkel. But unfortunately, it seems like another case of studio meddling. It has happened to films before, and it seems out of the Autobot cast, they choose Wheeljack. I mean, again, the design is, for Wheeljack standards, is bad. Even the voice, they make him sound wimpy. No offense against the actor. He did a good job. It just would have been better if he played a different character. Plus, he's also good in Ted Lasso. I also recommend that show. Really funny, and he's great. He loves football.
Football is life!
But yeah, the movie did not explain any of this in, I guess, real life reasons why. It's because, yeah, they just wanted, I guess, diverse the Autobot cast, even though it's not appearance-wise, it's really personality-wise, which we at least got some of that in the movie. But again, the movie's focused on the humans, so we don't have enough, because there were cutout scenes where Wheeljack and RC seem to have a thing. That's why you see them together all the time for the rest of the movie when he gets introduced. But yeah, in-universe reasons, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me that he pretty much just developed the accent when he stayed in South America. He seems to love it there. I cannot make an excuse about the design change, at least, that, you know, he could have at least kept the headpiece. But I'm basically done. I just wanted to talk about, well, Pablo. And it's just, you know, studios, they think they know better, right? Anyways, comment down below what you think about the Pablo design. If you don't mind it, are you going to get his toy? Or you're just disgusted by it, just even look at it. You know, you just look at it like an ugly child and just go, "Be gone from me!" And for that, I wish you guys a good day or good night. Ciao.